What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It is 7:25 p.m. here in Florida, and I'm going to be hanging out with you guys for, I'm going to shoot for an hour. It might be a little less than that. Let's go with 45 minutes. You guys know I never plan these things too well. But, yeah, topic of conversation tonight. We don't have to stick to it. You know how these things go. What's your all-time favorite Star Wars scene? Let me know. I've been reading some in the chat already. Wide variety, but many are very similar. So yeah, as we talk about this topic, as we answer the poll, I figured I would also play some Star Wars Battlefront 2. Sound good? So let's shoot the shit, hang out a little bit. Welcome to the stream, Count of Monte Cristo, Joker, Dennis, Iron, Bob, Corey, Sleepy, AGR, Random Gamer, Ziggy, Static, Benjamin, the Geek Detective, Miles, Rednax, what's up, man? Lumen, good to see everybody. I'm going to be playing just regular old Blast tonight. It's kind of my go-to. Galactic Assault is fun. But whenever I play Galactic Assault, especially on a live stream, I always feel like I'm failing my team because I'm paying more attention to the chat. And it's kind of difficult to, like, pay attention to objectives and whatnot while I'm also paying attention to the chat. That's why Blast is just nice. I can just, mindlessly run and gun on the forest moon of Endor. But, yeah. Anyway. Luke versus Kylo on crate. I'm with you, Maxon. That's one of my all-time favorite scenes as well. That's one of my favorite, like, movie-going moments. Just the twist, the surprise there. I want more of that kind of stuff in my Star Wars. Crate, Blast. Here we go. Good times. It's actually one of my least favorite Blast levels. Whoa, why is it so dark? Is this normal? Am I glitched out in here? Is this an actual... I've never played Crate this dark. Is this supposed to be like this? I honestly don't know if it is. Is it? Is this supposed to look like this? I wonder if it'll actually help me out, because it kind of, like, enemies are more pronounced almost. I'll roll with it, man. I'll roll with it. Whoa. Yeah, the Return of the Jedi lightsaber fight is hands down my favorite lightsaber fight. I see a lot of Luke versus Vader or Luke's realization in Return of the Jedi. You know, the cyborg hand, all that deal. I'm with you, man. I mean, obviously, there's too many great scenes to pick just one. So, you know, what are some of your favorites? It's always difficult to pick a favorite, right? Yeah, it does look like Ewok Hunt. So, is this a bug? I'm very confused. I've never played this map when it's like this. So, yeah, this must be a glitch or a bug or something going on here, right? Very interesting. Doing well, Nick. Doing well, man. There we go. Bummer. Come on, poke your head. Come around, come around, come around, come around, come around, come around, come around. Oh. Woo! Yikes. Ah, bummer. I've never looked into modding the game, man. I don't really know. I mean, okay, might not be able to play this. This is ridiculous. You just killed me. Nice. Good job. I bet you're very proud of yourself. Yeah, I've actually never looked into modding this game. I used to, I mean, I'm familiar with modding with other games. I used to host my own Counter-Strike servers, mod my own servers, make my own maps and stuff like that. But like when it comes to Battlefront 2, I wouldn't even know where to begin, honestly. I know a lot of people have done it. There we go. But yeah, it would be fun to, it'd actually be fun to kind of mess with skins. I used to make my own skins as well in Counter-Strike. And I'm assuming it's done the same way for this game, right? Is it like a, does it turn a 3D model into like a 2D flat surface that you paint on? It kind of like stretches the entire skin of a human being across a flat plane, and then you just paint on what you want, right? Is that how it works? That's how it worked back in the day. I'm assuming that's how it is still. Maybe not. Good evening, Josh. What's up, man? Honestly, I don't really mind this glitch, this bug, whatever this thing is. This super dark nighttime can't see shit bug. Pretty cool. Ah, bummer. So, I don't, are you allowed to mod this game at all? I know even if, I mean, like, if you, damn it, if you mod, a character model and stuff like that, obviously the other people do not see it. They don't have, guys, I can't play on this server. I can't play this. This is, every time I spawn, I'm just like, there we go, and just complete blackness. Obviously, you know, you mod, upload a different model of a character, your fellow gamers are not going to see what you see, because they won't have it loaded onto their system. But you can still get banned from the game, correct? Right? You can't play online with any mods, right? Am I wrong about that?
Going hunting.
Aww, player killed. Sacrifice. Client-side mods, as long as it doesn't affect gameplay mechanics. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I know some people are hosting like private servers these days, so maybe I'll look into that. Alright, I can't see there. This is the worst day of Battlefront ever. Whoa. Hello. Whoa! Bummer. I wonder if these guys are seeing, like... Or, I don't know. Maxton, is your game looking fine? I'm curious. It's not a server thing. Your game looks fine, right? It's just me. Whatever's going on with this. Maxton must have been typing. Gotcha, punk. Oscar and Benjamin B, thank you both so much for coming in with the first super chats and channel supports of this Monday night Battlefront live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. One sec, let me either die or yikes, there we go. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you once again, man. Oscar says, from Rebels, the world between worlds was terrific. Yeah, I've heard nothing but... So, I mean, you know this. I've only seen the very first season of Rebels, and for whatever reason, I never continued it. You know, I watched along with the release of Rebels, and then the second season came out, and I didn't really pay any attention to it for whatever reason. So, yeah, I didn't get to World Between Worlds. I didn't get that far, and I've heard nothing but good things about the progress, the way that Star Wars Rebels... I've just heard that it gets better and better as the series goes on. So, you know, it's stupid that I haven't finished it, but eventually I think I'll get back into it, and yikes. Eventually I think I'll get back into it and finish it up. At this point, I think it might almost just be worth it to wait it out until my daughter's old enough to watch it and get it with me, you know? That might make it a little more fun than watching it by myself right now. It's probably still a few years off, but yeah, I'm sure you're not alone in that sentiment, Oscar. I'm sure there's other Rebels fans out there that would agree. I thought a dude just did a somersault in front of me. Weird. Yeah, it's I did that with Rebels. I watched the first season, and then I did that with Resistance. I watched like the first 3 episodes of Resistance, and I never went back to watch any. And I actually really liked Resistance. I thought it was a pretty fun and charming and just goofy and I don't know, really enjoyable. I like the animation style. I liked all the characters in it. Yeah, I enjoyed Resistance from what I saw of it. But yeah, for whatever reason, man, I have a bad habit of starting shows and, you know, not finishing them. It's kind of dumb, right? But I've done that so many times with so many shows. I don't know. Oops. But anyway, I appreciate that, Oscar. And Benjamin B. and Madman's Knowledge, thank you guys so much as well. Benjamin says, my all-time favorite scene is after Snoke's death and TLJ. Kylo reaching his hand out to Rey and saying that one word, please, so heartbreaking. Yeah, that goddamn movie is filled with so many great scenes. In my opinion, by far the best sequel movie, TLJ. The Force Awakens was a fun kind of punch of nostalgia. Welcome back. You know, we haven't seen you in 10 years since, you know, Revenge of the Sith. Welcome back, Star Wars fans. Here you go. That's kind of how I view The Force Awakens. Just a big nostalgia fest. Warm hug. And then The Last Jedi was the one that had the memorable scenes, the challenging aspects of it. I don't know, that I enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm with you, man. That's one of the best. I think my favorite scene in that entire movie is just the Luke Kylo crate confrontation. That's also one of my favorite movie-going experiences or moments. That twist where he's actually not there. That confrontation when Luke says, I'm sorry, and have you come to save my soul? No. It's great, man. I'm with you, Ben. It's that is a wonderful scene. You want to talk about surprises. You want to talk about being, you know, caught off guard and having those edge of your seat moments where your expectations, what you think is going to happen gets turned on its head. Like sitting in the theater watching that Snoke, Rey, and Kylo scene when that Snoke is giving his spiel about, you know, I can't remember exactly what he says, but he says something like, and you strike down the one who blah blah blah, and then the lightsaber just cuts him in half, and it was such a fun, unexpected, oh shit, like I'm leaning forward now in my seat moment And I wish we had more of that kind of stuff in Star Wars. I love that kind of stuff in my Star Wars. But I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Cheers, Benjamin. Cheers, man. I don't have any. I'm cheersing with water, but. I appreciate that. Madman's Knowledge, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. Madman says, Maul's final scene in Rebels is amazing and one of Star Wars' best moments, in my opinion. Trying not to spoil it, but also give you incentive to finish Rebels. I definitely need to. I feel like I'm missing so many pieces of what becomes, obviously, of Maul. I mean, I know, just by virtue of being a Star Wars fan with a YouTube channel, I know what happens, you know, but I still need to experience it, right? There's this map is better. This map is better. Who is that? Who's that? Maxton. Lead the way, Maxton. You're my line leader today. Let's do it to it, brother. Shit, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know the meat and potatoes. I don't know the specifics. Obviously, you know, just knowing what happens isn't enough. You gotta watch the scene. You gotta watch the build-up. You gotta watch the season, the episodes, and feel the emotion behind everything going on. Right? It's the difference between reading the cliff notes of what happens in a book and reading the book. Yeah, you'll get the general idea, the cliff notes, the beat for beat. Bullet points that you might need to write a little shitty high school paper, but you're not gonna feel the journey of what you were assigned to read, right? That's the difference. Whoa, yikes! So, yeah, I need to get on the ball and finish it up, man. It's pretty stupid that I haven't, but oh, I thought I was gonna get lucky with that thermal detonator. But anyway, Madman, I appreciate it. So that's 2 for Rebels tonight. That's 2 for Rebels, at least in the super chat department. 2 for Rebels. My all-time favorite scenes. I mean, my go-to for the longest time was, you know, Luke and the twin sons of Tatooine, kind of gazing out. At his 2 choices, at the 2 paths. That's how I've always interpreted it. But the 2 paths that, you know, he could go down. One is going on a grand adventure and leaving all of this behind, or the other is kind of staying put and taking no risks and kind of doing, you know, not what he wants to do, just kind of maintaining I guess, stability and taking no chances, you know. I've always loved that, with the swelling of the music and just gazing out at the twin suns and all the possibilities and all the paths that are in front of Luke to choose. And yeah, it's always been one of the most beautiful scenes in the entire saga, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway. Swish Fish, good to see ya. And Oscar, once again, I appreciate the hell out of that, guys. Let me either kill or be killed here real quick. Woo! That was quick. Swishfish says, favorite scene in TLJ when Rey leaves the Falcon while it's raining and you see her gleam for a moment and you're like, oh yeah, this is her first time ever seeing rain. Must be an amazing experience. I loved the subtlety of that. I noticed that in the movie theater the first time I saw the damn movie. I'm right there with you. There are so many damn examples of The Last Jedi being a unique and interesting movie, and that's one of them. Not only with that Rey little smirk and you know, the experience of having moisture on your skin for the first time possibly in your life from the sky, but also the transfer of material that happened in that Force connection with Kylo and the rain and the water. Like, Kylo got that water, that rain on his glove. That's another moment in that movie that just kind of birthed a new concept, a new idea of what the Force could be. You know, I wish we had more of that kind of shit in Star Wars. I fear that we're gonna just continuously enter a territory where Star Wars is just kind of baseline, is not challenging, not introducing new concepts. I kind of fear that it's going to be the future of Star Wars is like the Book of Boba Fett. If you liked it, great. It was okay, you know, but it wasn't what I'm looking for in Star Wars. You know, I'm looking for something more like TLJ rather than Book of Boba Fett. But, yeah, I'm with you, Swish. Beautiful scene. Beautiful scene, beautiful moment. And everything that surrounded it was great as well. But I appreciate the hell out of that, Swish. Hope you're doing well, man. One sec. Let's see if I can get a lucky thermal detonator there. Nope. Well, let's... Oh! Yikes. I'm going to retreat a little bit. Sometimes that's a good option. Whoa! Yikes. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Oscar says, from Visions, 9th Jedi, the reveal that they're Sith. Oh, that Oscar, is that the very first episode of Visions? Is that the one with the Ronin character? Is that one? If that's the one that I'm thinking of, that's the only one that I've seen. And he he closes it out with him unsheathing his blade, and it is red. If that's the one you're talking about, that's the only one I've actually seen. I need to whoa. I need to that's another thing. That's another thing that I need to finish. I need to finish Visions. Oh, it's a later episode. Okay, so I have not seen the 9th Jedi. What's the one that I'm talking about? What's the name of that one? I can't remember what the name of that one is. Yeah, I enjoy the first episode of Visions. It was fun. There was an episode about a band from Tatooine that I thought looked goofy and interesting and fun. That I'd love to check out. I just haven't gotten around to watching anymore. And the same thing with Bad Batch. Did I finish the first season of Bad Batch? No. I think I only watched the first. I think I only watched the first episode of the Bad Batch. I think. So yeah, I don't really keep up with much. Oh yeah, the duel. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're going to win this one, but I don't want to be complacent. Don't want to get complacent, and I want to win. Ah, bummer. Oh. They came from behind. Yeah, I haven't really heard much about Bad Batch. Same with the Book of Boba Fett. Like when it's done, I really don't hear anybody still talking about it. I don't know. What did you guys think? I mean, couple people in the chat just said that they didn't really care for Bad Batch. Wasn't that great? Ooh, I got lucky with that grenade throw. Aw, bummer. Yeah, I use. Who said that? Catherine said, to be fair to be fair to me, I ignore most, if not all, of the Star Wars animated series. I get it. I get it, Catherine. Like, I didn't get into Clone Wars until 2017 is when I first started watching the Clone Wars, and you know, it has its hits and it has its misses, but overall, like, when it comes to Star Wars animated shows, I don't feel a complete compelling obligation or need or desire to watch it all. I'm way more into the live action idea of Star Wars rather than animated Star Wars, and yeah, I don't know why. That's just how, you know, I guess maybe that's just how that's how I consumed Star Wars forever growing up. So, you know, I didn't really have any animated shows to watch when I was a kid. Unless you wanted to watch Ewoks or some shit like that, you know? Which I never did, because it's stupid. But, so yeah, Star Wars to me was always a live-action experience. Yeah, it's kind of neat, because I've heard from many people that their first experience of Star Wars was in an animation. Like Clone Wars. I've actually heard people say that their first exposure and experience with Star Wars was actually the Lego Star Wars video game, which is kind of cool. I've heard that from multiple people. It's kind of interesting. Ooh, all right, there we go. That guy was gonna wreak havoc, but now, here we go. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. And I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the kill. Whee!
The moon will never be the same. But at least it'll be
Victory. Nice, man. I cannot. Fifth? I thought I was better than fifth. First was Maxton. Maxton in the chat. Maxton in the chat. Calling Maxton. All hail Maxton. Oh, I was fifth. Wow. Kieran. See, there's Kieran says that was me. Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars was the first thing that got me into it. See, I've heard people say that their first exposure was Lego The Complete Saga, all sorts of stuff. Like, that's crazy. It's very interesting to me how many points of entry there are into this franchise, you know. Some people start with A New Hope, where it all began, and some people start with a Lego video game. It's interesting. Players needed. Oh, Maxton. Here we go. 8 on 4? Okay. Now it's 7 on 5. Can you switch teams? Okay, that's an interesting question. Maybe for another live stream topic, but let's throw it out right now. What was your first exposure to Star Wars? If you remember, like, I don't remember mine. I know for a fact that it was A New Hope. I know 100% that it was A New Hope, and I'm sure my dad showed it to me. But I don't remember the first time that I ever watched it. It's just always been a part of my life, you know. I probably watched it at, like, the age of 3 or 4 before I really could make concrete memories. So, like, Star Wars has just always been there. Non-stop, a constant, you know. That is a lot of detonators there. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa! I didn't mean to drop down. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. Oscar says, I was introduced via the 1998 manga adaptation at 7 years old. I didn't know there was that old. I didn't know there was is it manga or manga? I don't know anything about that world, but I didn't know there was an adaptation of Star Wars that old. I mean, duh. I mean, it makes complete sense, but that's very interesting to me. Huh. I'm gonna have to. So 1998, you say? Before the Phantom Menace came out, 1998. Interesting. God, 1998. Just even Oscar, even thinking about that time period makes me like nostalgic for that time period. I was 12 years old in 1998. I was 13 years old when the Phantom Menace came out, and just that build up, that anticipation. Everybody's just buzzing, being so excited for future new Star Wars. It was crazy. It was crazy, but yeah, I'll have to look that up. Manga, okay. Yeah, I'll have to look that up, man. I'm really curious. I'm curious also if I've ever seen like the cover of what you're talking about. Chances are maybe I've seen the the book cover, but well, this is a much better team than what we've been fighting against. Ah, bummer. But I appreciate that, Oscar. I'm going to have to look that up after this stream out of curiosity. Dustin, a.k.a. Dustin, good to see you, man. You were here this morning when I did a little morning stream. Had my coffee, just bumming around, doing nothing. It was a good time. Boom. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, I thought I had some backup there. Gotcha, punk. Ooh, get me. There we go. Nice. That was exciting. Dustin says, favorite Star Wars scene is... Oh, one sec. Favorite Star Wars scene is definitely the Luke vs. Vader on Death Star 2. Their conversation in the hall on Endor is my second favorite. Perfection. Ooh, yikes. I am with you 100%. It is one of my favorite Star Wars scenes. It's by far my favorite lightsaber fight. I would consider... See, to me, the best lightsaber fights are also conversations. The best lightsaber fights aren't just, like, crazy-ass flippy-doos and somersaults and, oh my god, jumping on lava. The best lightsaber fights... the lightsaber fight at the end of Return of the Jedi between Luke, Vader, and the Emperor... the lightsaber's barely used, man. It's all dialogue. It's all conversation. It's all tension. That's why it's my favorite. I mean, you can have as many flashy flips and stuff. I love the Phantom Menace lightsaber fight, but goddamn, it doesn't hold a candle to that Return of the Jedi lightsaber fight. Yeah, I'm with you. The conversation, the tension. The conversation before they even get to the Emperor as Luke lands and is being escorted by Vader. Then my father truly is dead. Yeah, I love it. I'm with you, man. I've actually made a video about... I don't know if I really talked in depth about that hallway scene as they're walking towards the Emperor. But I did make a video about why that lightsaber fight is my favorite. Pretty extensive video from what I remember. That was probably 5 years ago now, maybe longer. But I don't even know what it was called. My favorite lightsaber fight or something like that. The best lightsaber fight? I'm not sure. But anyway, I appreciate that, Dustin. Cheers, man. Alright, we're actually kind of coming back. Nice. And the Dark Lord Revan and Clark, thank you guys so much as well. Give me 1 sec. Let me help my teammate out. Not be a... Ooh. I just did a big jump. The Dark Lord Revan, thank you so much. The Dark Lord says, Return of the Jedi is my favorite memory of Star Wars. Favorite scene is the opening of Revenge of the Sith. That long single shot space battle scene. Yeah, I'd like to watch that again. It's been a while since I've watched that movie, or the prequels for that matter. The last time I sat down to watch a prequel movie was before The Force Awakens was coming out. You know, I did a whole watch-a-thon of every Star Wars movie. And I think that's the last time. That's definitely the last time that I watched Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. I feel like I've put on The Phantom Menace since then, just to have on, like while I'm doing laundry or some shit like that, you know. Phantom Menace is a good, hey, let's do some laundry movie. But, 1 sec. Oh. Whoa. Ah, bummer. So your favorite Star Wars memory is Return of the Jedi. Okay. See, I mean, I have fond memories of watching all of them growing up, and I mean, I can remember, you know, having sleepovers with my buddies in Atlanta, watching Star Wars, and just, yeah, fond memories of playing Nintendo and Sega, and watching, popping Star Wars VHSs in, and yeah, good times, man. But I wouldn't say that I have any memory of a particular Star Wars movie that's a first. Just because I don't have a memory of the first time that I watched them, you know. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like me that, you know, just... Maybe it's because I have a shitty memory, but, yeah, this franchise has just always been there, you know. I don't have an introduction point, at least that I remember, you know. It's interesting. I'm sure it was A New Hope, where I first started, or... Oh, the movie that I watched the most as a kid was, hands down, A New Hope. Yeah. But, anyway. I appreciate that, Dark Lord. Yeah, that'll be maybe the topic of a next live stream, is like, what's your first memory of Star Wars? I think that's a pretty that'd be a pretty fun topic, a pretty all over the place, really interesting conversation to see where's, you know, people's first exposure was, you know, to this franchise.
Not many Imperials left. End the battle.
Man, we were down by 10 and now we're up by 15. Whoa, that was a lot of dudes. Favorite show at the moment? Oh, Clark, give me 1 sec, Clark. Favorite show at the moment. We've just finished Succession, which was great. So we're all caught up with that. Really enjoyed that. Don't really have anything we're watching right now. We started watching The Righteous Gemstones. I think we're like 5 or 6 episodes in. But we don't have much of a desire to like continue watching it for whatever reason. But I don't know. I love The Crown, but we finished that. We watched those seasons so quick as soon as they release, but yeah, I don't know what our favorite show right now is. Anyway, Clark Herman, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. Clark says, I got the original trilogy box set on VHS for Christmas in 1997. Hell yeah. Is that the one, everything just went dark. Is that the one that has like the big characters on it, and it has the blurb on the back about this being the last time that the original versions will be seen, put out. Is that the one? The one that I always have in my drawer, the one that I cherish because it's like one of the last pure vision or official releases of the original trilogy, unaltered. Let's do a little Lightspeed Lounge. I got to hop off in about 10 minutes. So we'll do some Lightspeed Lounge, a little hangout. What do you say? What do you say? Let me see. Oh, it's in the drawer behind me. Is it? Yeah, it's in the drawer behind. Oh, that was oh, that's right, 95 version. The 1997 version. Let's look this up. I don't know. I'm not too sure if I have that one. Yeah, you're right. The 95 version. That's what I have. The 95 version. But that doesn't mean that Clark didn't get it for Christmas. Let's see. 1997 Star Wars VHS. Oh, okay. 97 Special Edition. Okay, yep. Okay, 97 Special Edition. I do have this. Why are people selling it for this much money? What the hell? I'm on eBay. I'm looking. There's a $1,700 listing for the Star. This is a good example of what I talked about in my Ultimate Guide to Star Wars video, where I went down a rabbit hole of people posting like cheap Star Wars bullshit on eBay for like $60,000. Watch my Ultimate Guide to Star Wars video. Eventually I start talking about that in the jumbled mess of 30 minutes that is that video. I love it. It's my favorite video I've ever made. But I have this VHS box set as well. The special edition, the gold one. As well as the original 1995 VHS. Let's see eBay. Star Wars VHS. Okay, so here, original trilogy special edition, $30. Somebody's trying to sell it for $1,700. Stupid. Star Wars Trilogy THX Edition VHS Limited Collector's Box Set 1990. Oh wow, this is cool. Huh. It's sealed. Okay, that's kind of neat. Here, I'm gonna post this in the chat. This is the This is the VHS box set that I always talk about. 1995 VHS box set. It has Leonard Maltin interviews at the beginning of every single movie with George Lucas. And on the back of the box set, it has like a quote by George Lucas talking about the future of Star Wars. You know, yeah. But this is a sealed version. With original like Kellogg's Raisin brand stickers on it. Interesting. As like, I mean, if you're into collecting stuff and you don't have this, at least put the original $21 bid on there. That's worth having as a Star Wars fan. That's pretty cool. Huh. But yeah, you can get those 1995 VHS tapes for cheap. You can get all of them for super cheap, man. Like, VHS... Dude, people are trying to get rid of VHS tapes left and right. I do not understand why. Like, here's somebody listing the special edition VHS tape from 1997 for $150, and then right below it, there's one for $9.99 that's in better condition. Like, people will just throw up anything on eBay. Here's one for $1,500. Like, yeah, it's so stupid. But I actually, years ago when I was making a really stupid Star Wars video, I bought like 6 copies of the Phantom Menace on VHS for like 99 cents each. Yeah, the Phantom Menace VHS. Let's see how much you can get a VHS copy of the Phantom Menace for. $3, $2, $5, $2. Wait, what is this? Special Collector's Edition. What? Oh, wow. It's like a big box. Huh. Interesting. For $2. Yeah. That's funny. There are no rules with these eBay sellers. Yeah, it's, again, if you want to, I went down a rabbit hole for a video, where I just looked up Star Wars stuff and then on eBay and then filtered for the most expensive things. And it is amazing what you will find people trying to... I thought that the way... I talk about it in this video. If you want to watch the video when this stream is done, it's my favorite video that I've ever made. The Ultimate Guide to Star Wars. It starts off serious, and then after about a minute, the video just turns into 30 minutes of complete goofy nonsense bullshit. Here's the video. It's worth watching. It's my favorite video I've ever made. But at about the... I'm trying to look. 14-minute and 30-second mark or something like that, I start talking about eBay listings. And there's like a Hasbro Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber handle for $20,000 that you can find on other listings for like $5. There's a Target Star Wars sweatshirt that goes for like, I don't know, $20 brand new for $12,000 on eBay. I mean, that, yeah. Rogue One Shore Trooper Battle of Scarif 7-inch action figure that, I don't know, how much are 7-inch action figures? I mean, you just buy it probably from Amazon for like $15. It's on eBay for $320,000. Yeah, like I concluded that it's probably part of like a giant money laundering scheme or something like that. Anyway. Ridiculous. Yeah, watch that video that I just linked, though. That's my favorite video that I've ever made. And I have another video like that in the works. So, yeah. That's a fun gift. Delta Leader says, for Christmas, I gave my 5-year-old cousin a thumb drive with Harmies on it. He's probably one of the few kids born in the last 20 years whose first OT experience were the original cuts. That's badass, man. That's great. Yeah, I got all of the Harmy versions. Whenever I want to throw on A New Hope, I always put 4K 77 on these days. 4K 77 is just a goddamn masterpiece. I love it, but yeah. Manud, pronounced that correctly? Said Greedo just watched Belfast. Have you seen it? Yeah, we watched it a few months ago, I think. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely. One of the better movies we've seen in the last few months. Episode 3 was never... Ryan Stinkler says Episode 3 was never released on VHS in America, or so I heard. Interesting. I remember having the Phantom Menace VHS. I remember having Attack of the Clones VHS. I don't remember having Revenge of the Sith VHS. I remember having the Revenge of the Sith DVD. Probably still have it in the box in my guest room. Let's see. eBay. It's always eBay. Revenge of the Sith VHS. Okay, there is Revenge of the Sith. Here we go. Unless it's not... Okay, this is from United Kingdom, from Finland. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, let's look this up. Revenge of the Sith VHS America. Ah, theforce.net. Here we go. Okay, so this is... I don't know about you guys, but I haven't done this in a while. I used to love going on theforce.net forums and, like, filtering for decades ago, like 2 decades ago, and just kind of reading what people were talking about in the world of Star Wars, you know, as the prequels were coming out and stuff like that. It's like my favorite thing to do, or used to. I used to do it all the time. I made videos about it constantly, but here's something from 2008, a post titled, "Why Didn't Revenge of the Sith Have a VHS Release?" It says, the first 2 prequels got VHS releases, and I still have them so I can compare the original VHS versions to the new editions in the movie for DVD. So why wasn't Revenge of the Sith released for VHS? Too dark for kids or something? I would have loved to see the different changes between the VHS tape of Revenge of the Sith and then the new editions for the DVD. Interesting. The PT looks better on DVD. Who uses VHS anymore? Because VHSs were not in production by the time Revenge of the Sith was put on the market for us to take home and watch again and again. I would have liked it just because I have the first 2 on VHS also, and it would complete my collection, and many of us are like that. Interesting. I did not know that. I mean, I guess I never knew that it never came out. I guess I just never had it on VHS, never questioned it. Interesting. There is a rare US rental VHS version of Revenge of the Sith Remosh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Somebody says, VHS is a thing of the past. Why didn't they sell the prequel trilogy soundtracks on 78 RPM records? Hee hee. There you go. That's funny. Alright guys, that's it for me. We went a little over an hour. So tomorrow, not too sure what I'm going to be doing with the channel. I might try to get a video up. Might try to get a little stupid video up tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't end up doing a stream tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. Busy day planned tomorrow, so. But I might kick it off with a video. Making a video. Alright, everybody. That's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. To everybody who shot over a super chat this evening, supported the channel, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And to everybody who hung out in the chat, thanks for hanging out. Alright, everybody. I'll see you when I see you. Cool? Cool. All right. Have a fantastic night. Rest of your day. And I'll see you guys later.